Welcome to the Executive Suite. Grammy Award winning songwriter who's given us a new sound of R&B soul, Los, aka Jackie's boy.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? How's everything on your end, man?
Man, I am blessed, man. All things considered, it's crazy times right now, but I'm doing good, man.
Okay. So listen, let's get straight into it. How did you get started in the music industry?
Well, I got started really just singing around as a kid, coming up, listening to R&B music. But my start really I cultivated when I was as a street performer, singing as a street performer on the streets of Savannah, Georgia. So I'm from a small town, definitely not compared to Atlanta, a lot more slower living.
Yeah.
And I knew very early at age, like as a young shorty, like that, I had some kind of gift with music or some kind of gift of just entertaining in general. And I went out to River Street, this one local spot down in Savannah, and me and my homeboy, we brought out a tip box. It was more like a shoe box, to be honest with you. And just start singing, and next thing you know, people start tipping, and then that kind of really just led the charge. And went out to LA, did the same thing, street performed for about 5-6 years out there. Okay. And then eventually got noticed on my 5th or 6th year into, wanting to people asking me to write, songs for other people and, kind of inquiring about my career.
Got it. So songwriting is what really got you in. The singing elevated, but the songwriting is what got you in the door. Okay, so what was your first song or, that you wrote for an artist, or was it your song that hit Billboard first? What was it?
No, it was a song I wrote for artists, Flow Rider, actually. Okay. First thing out the gate, man, I remember it like yesterday. It was one of those things where an A&R executive told me that I had about maybe 30 minutes to record because they wasn't offering, long studio times for some cats off the street. So that wasn't going to happen. Yeah. So I remember freestyling that song, and it took me about 15 minutes to freestyle the chorus and then put the lyrics together. And then 3 months later, it was on the radio and sold 2 million records. So it just changed my life completely.
Okay, so that was the song that actually made your phone start ringing after that when it came out?
I don't know about that. I think
okay.
People were like, what? I think people wonder, was this a fluke? Was this guy, serious? Like, what's going on? And I think after a couple records, I think once Madonna, that was my next record that I worked on. Okay. Once that happened, people begin to go, okay, this dude is serious. Right. This dude is for real.
And talking about his catalog, because that's what I was just about to get in. He just said about Flow Rider, talked about Madonna. He got Chris Brown, Charlie Wilson, Johnny Gill, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? How was it working with these artists? And I know it might be hard to pick, but which one is your favorite artist to work with?
Oh, man. I got to tell you, each artist, I learned something from each one. I learned life lessons from each one. I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I will say what I've had so much wisdom from was Charlie Wilson. He's such a OG in this game, been doing it for so long, and he just drops nuggets every time I talk to him, and he's just so supportive. And I remember one time I was at his birthday party, and this is the first time we're meeting, and he looks at me and he goes, "Los," and I go, "Hey, what's up, Charlie?" He goes, "Unc." He goes, "Man, I've been hearing your songs, man, you sound like a younger me, man. I appreciate you, sound good." Well, I'm like, nice. Man, don't tell me that, bro. That's crazy.
Definitely. Okay. So who would you like to work with that you haven't worked with? Or do you have anything in the raps you could tell us about now? Like, listen, I'm working with X, Y, and Z. Not getting no one in trouble, but just let me know.
Yeah. No, of course. I have a wish list like everybody, SZA's on my wish list.
Okay.
Daniel Caesar's on my wish list. Janet Jackson's on my wish list.
Okay.
For me, my whole motto is if you make great music, eventually people come.
Yes.
So that's kind of been my motto, and just, staying vigilant and making sure I make great music.
Okay. Is there anyone that you're working with currently?
There's some people,
I just wanted to make sure. I just want to actually, I know I asked that other question. I just wanted to throw that in there. All right, cool. We'll get to that. We get to that soon. We're going to know soon. Okay. So let's talk about the injustice. What's going on right now? I know you have an EP out called Black Chapter Volume 1. What made you say, hey, you know what? Let me put to the side somewhat what I'm doing, and I feel like this is important for me to do at this point in time?
Well, I think for me, you know, and I've been feeling this way for a while when we see so many of our brothers and sisters losing their lives, and I think it was a bit of honestly a tipping point for me because, you know, watching George Floyd and seeing that happen and the many lives with Tamir Rice and, you know what I'm saying, like so many lives that were lost, it just got to a point where, you know, it's bigger than music, and it's always been bigger than music for me. It's more about a message that touches me and that I want to be able to speak on. And when I had the idea of the Black Chapter, I just was like, yo, like, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, you know, I'm pissed off, I'm all of these different emotions, but at the same time, I want to show people how beautiful Black is, how beautiful we are, how resilient we are as a culture, and as you know, we're just fighters. So I just wanted to put this together, and I got some amazing artists to work with me. CeCe Peniston, who is an icon, 5-time #1 dance songwriting artist. Like, she's the real deal. I talked to her about the project. She said she would get on it. Then I spoke to Name Brand, who's another artist on it. He got on it. Naika, then she got on it. Like, there was everybody I wanted on this project didn't tell me no. There was like, absolutely, when and where, let's get this done.
Nice. Okay. So what's your songwriting process? How do you decide on keeping a song for yourself, or, hey, let me give this one away?
You know, man, honestly, the song tells me. Like, I know right away, like, when I know it's something that I'm gonna sing for myself compared to something else. It's just like almost like this feeling that comes over me that goes, yo, this is my story. This is my, you know, no one can tell this story like I can from this perspective. And when I'm writing for other people, you know, I try to get into their psyche of who they are to make sure I'm developing the right story. And, you know, anybody who knows me, before we work on any song, if you're in the studio with me, we got to get something to eat first. We got to get some coffee, we got to get some tea, we got to eat, we got to talk. And, you know, sometimes I have 3-hour-long conversations with an artist before we even write a song, because I think those moments are super important, because I need to know who you are for us to be simpatico, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. So let's get into your single, Do It Again. What is the song about?
It's about love and sex and everything. Like, I feel like, to me, it's a mixture of classic R&B with today's, you know, modern sound.
Yes.
And I've been working on this sound called Progressive Soul for quite a little while, and I feel like I've nailed it to where when you hear something from me, that hopefully you'll go, oh, I know who that is. That's Jackie's boy. You know, and the song to me it just has so many different feels in it. And Sean got on the record from Boyz II Men just off of Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, shout out to Sean. I DM'd him and said, yo, love your music. Would love to work on something with you, because I actually wrote for Boyz II Men on their couple singles ago called Ladies Man. And he remembered the song, and we got into talking. And the next thing you know, he's in my studio in LA, and we doing Do It Again. And
wow.
It's crazy.
Okay. Now, the video, for people that haven't seen the video, video is dope. Video is dope, especially the end.
Thank you.
Do you have a follow-up part 2 for the song already in place and a video, or not yet?
You know, I've been talking about that with my director, like, cause I feel like everything I do it's gotta be a movie. Like, I can't do the half, you know, whatever. Like, I gotta really make sure I go all in. So I think there will be a part 2. The twist in that one is gonna be even crazier. So you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I gotta check the video out. I was watching. I was like, I seen the. You know what? I ain't gonna tell a story. I ain't gonna tell a story. But listen, do you have anything upcoming in the future for us that you want us to all look out for?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I was going back and forth whether I should do something for the Christmas holiday, and I decided that I am. So I have a 3-song EP called December Songs, and when you guys hear it, it's gonna remind you of all the great things about Christmas growing up that you love, especially if you're Black. Yeah. Are you an R&B lover? Like, this is gonna be for the soul.
Let me tell you something. We need this. I don't know if your friends or family told you this, but we need this. Yeah. Why I say we need this, no disrespect to, you know, I'm not gonna go too far back. I'm gonna stop at Beyonce, Mariah Carey, you know, Destiny Child, fantastic. But we needed this. We need some new, you know what I'm saying? New holiday music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So listen, thank you for stopping by the Executive Suite. Can you please introduce to the people your single, Do It Again?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, right now you guys are going to watch, listening to Do It Again featuring Sean Stockman on my own truly, Jackie's Boy.
All right, right here on the executive suite. So listen, man, you talk about this street performing.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little acapella of, you know, maybe one of the old songs, one of the new songs? Just give us a little something so we
Yeah,
get
no, absolutely, man. I remember like it would be me and a couple of my friends, and we would do this when I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, baby, I got the Mother May. And everybody sing along. Well, I guess you would say, yeah, what can make me feel this way? It's my girl, talking about my girl, ooh. Some, stuff like that, man.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. You said sing along, and I ain't want to come in and I didn't want to take your place. You know what I'm
saying? That's all right. Yeah. You was with me though. I was with you.
I was about to, I was like,
I was almost ready. I was
almost ready. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yo, I really appreciate that, man.
Oh, man, of course, man. Anytime. I think those memories are really fond to me because it really, it humbles me and it humbles where I began, and it just kind of showed me like, the more simple things in life. Like to me, out there with just a tip box, getting $1 meant the world to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting $5 meant the world to me. And if you tip $10, oh my gosh, like
that was it.
That was it. Yeah. It's candy all day.
Yeah. Nah, listen, man, I really appreciate that for real.